What up boys and welcome back to another video. So in this video, as you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we've done 10 hours of Uldaman. I've been doing this for quite some time now, these 10-hour sessions of different farms, and I think it's a lot of fun, and it seems to me that you guys like these as well. So yeah, I choose to do Uldaman because Uldaman has a lot of potential. Now you gotta keep in mind that all these transmog farms are RNG based. I mean, I had runs where I probably didn't keep a single item, and I had runs where I was extremely lucky and I got a lot of valuable items. And one important thing to notice is that I haven't really taken any items below 1,000 gold in consideration. I mean, I've even vendored some items worth like 1,500 gold. And you can make a lot of gold if you just keep all those items that go for between 200 gold to 2,000 gold. I don't sell them because I play on a low pop realm and it's really hard to move them. I've tried it, but it doesn't work. Some items I do keep if they're like 200 to 2,000 gold. It really depends on what kind of item it is. But I'm gonna open up my bag so you guys can see the items. And Uldaman is a cool dungeon because there's a lot of items with value. And most items are rare quality, so they're blue, and there's a ton of them. And some of the rarest items in the game can drop from Uldaman. I'm talking about like Miner's Hat and Papal Fess and Pendulum of Dooms. These are items that go for like hundreds of thousands and millions of gold. Like Papal Fess, I think it has a value of 450,000 gold. Miner's Hat, there's not even a single one on EU realms, same with Pendulum of Doom, and you can sell those items for, well, you can't really, it's hard to justify a price. I mean, the item is worth as much as someone is willing to pay, right? I didn't get any of those items in 10 hours, and you shouldn't expect to get one of these items in 10 hours. However, a viewer of mine actually got double Papal Fess, so it's possible, it's definitely possible. Now, you can see I got double Beacon of Hope, which is like 10,000 gold each. I got the shoveler. I really like the shoveler because it basically just looks like a shovel, you know, but people seem to like it. I've sold a lot of these. And I got 4 of those. The reach and market value on these are 31,000 gold. I got an excavator's brand, which looks like a kind of torch thingy. Also sells. Also sells. I got Spirewind Feather, Obsidian Cleaver, this Wolffair Harness, and Pit Helmet. Pit Helmet also sells, man. It's kind of cool. I like it. And then I got some patterns selling for anywhere between, let's see, 20,000, 6,000, 23,000, 23,000. Again, the Shadowhood is a really good one. And then we got like a big variety of green items. We got some Sorcerer's Hats, which also sells really well because basically you just look like a wizard with them, right? And yeah, that is the items that I got. And similar to the RFD video, I did a 10-hour session on an RFD. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to put a link at the end of the description. I'm also going to put a farming video of Uldaman, so you guys can see how I farm it. I would recommend you to be a monk farming it. Monks are really efficient. You can just use the Senate pilgrimage to port out of the dungeon and then back to the dungeon. And you have a lot of pulling power with the statue and provoke and lightning and all of that. But yeah, the video for how to farm Uldaman is going to be at the end of the video. It's not really hard. You just go through the dungeon, you kill the last boss, and you have to loot the last chest in the last room of the dungeon because that's where the majority of the items can be. But I'm going to use this script, which I'm going to link down in the description. It's basically just a script that takes the value of all the items in your bags and add them up using TSM. So you need TSM to use this. But as soon as I click enter, I'm going to have a value. So TSM market value is going to be 332,000 gold. That's actually quite similar to RFD. This is going to be like 33,000 gold an hour, only 2,000 gold more than RFD. I mean, RFD could have beat Uldaman. I just had to get one more 30,000 gold item and I would have beat it, right? But it's all RNG. But so far, both 10-hour sessions in dungeons have been giving me like 30 to 33,000 gold, which is it's decent in my eyes. It's decent in my eyes, man. Because if you just keep a lot of the green items and you play in a medium high pop realm, you're gonna be able to move all those transfer items as soon as you fill up the auction house. But yeah, for this item, for this farm, sorry, 33,000 gold an hour. And I'm going to leave a list down in the description below of all the valuable items that you guys can get in Uldaman. I might miss out on some, but the majority of the good items is going to be listed in the description down below. And if you got any questions, or better, if you got any recommendations or well, things you want me to test out for 10 hours. It can be open world farm, dungeons, like whatever. Let me know in the description down below. If I think it sounds interesting, I'll do it. And that is it for today's video. So if you guys like it, make sure to press that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, you can always subscribe. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until then, bye bye.